What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what we normally do. Today, we're going to be talking about this card here. We're going to be talking about this card, and do we think it needs to be changed? Is it overpowered? Is it too strong? I might do some more of these, talking about other cards, maybe some different decks, whatever. So definitely like if you guys are excited and like to do some more discussion videos like this, and just overall. I am going to be trophy pushing as well, using this deck and this card, but I don't know. I feel like the reason why maybe some people haven't experienced this card yet is because it was recently released. We're on Royale API here. You can follow them. Clash Royale is promoting them and stuff like that. They do a lot of stuff like basically looking at the stats of the game, what decks are good, 12-win decks and everything. And the deck that we're going to be talking about, or the card that we're going to be mainly talking about, I guess, and the deck, is the Rascals. The Rascals is the newest card in Clash Royale. Does this card need to be changed? Does it need to be nerfed? I don't know. It's not going to be nerfed in the next update. And my thought is like, maybe because it's such a new card, not everyone has like it super high level yet. But it's a popular 12-win Grand Challenge deck, and also it is a very strong deck in the ladder. Or a strong card in the ladder. It just enables so much more bait cards here. And I guess the reason why I want to talk about this too is because it works really, really well with one of the strategies that I dislike in Clash Royale. So if you wanted to, you could check out all the stats here, but we're just mainly gonna be going to the 12 wins here just to see how often like the Rascals have enabled, like, it's such a good enabler for bait decks. Like, it's just another thing you have to worry about. So that makes the goblins, the minion horde, the barrel, and just everything insane. And then you guys know I already was like super mad about the mortar bait battle deck that's going around, and it even got even better with this Rascals. So if you go to the Grand Challenge, check out the 12 wins, what people have been getting recently. Majority of people are using the Rascals. So the top, this person got 12 wins with wings with the mortar battle deck, and then the person that lost with the guy got 11 wins was with a mortar graveyard, or not mortar, a graveyard Rascal, musketeer, and ice golem. So it's a very strong card. We continue down here. We have a different variant with the dark prince, the goblin barrel, and some goblins, ice spirit, and the log and rocket. So just another bait style battle deck. So in challenges, it's really, really relevant. You can see down here as well, again, this time it is a mortar battle deck that actually lost to a giant skeleton balloon. That's pretty cool. And then we continue to scroll down. This one didn't have any. We have the mortar losing over here to a giant double prince P.E.K.K.A. No, giant double prince. I always say that wrong. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just continuing on. Like, this card just enables so many good battle decks. And the one that we're going to be using today is this one right here. A giant, or a lava balloon. Ben, that is what lava loon is. Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm like saying the last two videos I've been saying things so wrong. But yeah, then he has the Rascals in there as well. So it's kind of crazy with the lava loon. It's not so much they're not used so much for bait, but they're just such a great card. Like, and I feel like, do you guys think the Rascals are a balanced card? Like, this is kind of why I want to do these kind of videos. I want to get you guys input on this stuff. I'll give you my thoughts, my input, and everything. And we have our clan war going on too. We actually ended up still taking second in that last clan war. If you guys watched yesterday's video, 3 people finished with 27 trophies. Sadly, you know how we had 2 attacks left, they went unused by Raymond there. So we probably should maybe have got, if he would have got 1 win of those, if he would have actually attacked, maybe we had a better chance to get like a solely on our own second place. But it's okay. So yeah, today we're gonna be trophy pushing. I don't know. I like the Rascals as a card. I really do. This is, I guess, my opinion on them. Are they way too overpowered or not? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, maybe some of you haven't had it high enough level, but in challenges, they're everywhere. You play a Grand Challenge, more often than not, you are going to be facing some sort of like form of the Rascals. They are such a tough card to deal with, because if you don't have a log, or if they have it in a bait style battle deck and you use your log, you have to use your log on the goblin barrel. It's like there's just so many things that they have to take care of, and this is actually gonna be a pretty tough matchup. The 3 musketeers versus Lava Hound. I'm still trying to get better at Lava Hound. I feel like a lot of people are playing that right now, so I want to kind of learn it a little bit better. We'll throw some minions over here, and I'll throw my Rascals over here. But yeah, the main reason that the Rascals are so nasty, they deal so much damage. Like, over time, the amount of damage they can get off is literally crazy. And if someone doesn't have the out for them, like they wasted their log, they don't have arrows, they're not running a couple of spells, it's going to be a tough time because those Rascal girls, man, they're really, really, really nasty. So this time I'm gonna allow his elixir collector to survive because you saw what happened last time. I almost lost my tower. And that was a misdrop on the lava hound. Supposed to drag it all the way to the corner. Oops. So the misplay is coming out here in game number 1. 3 musketeers. He's dropping 2 on the left. Okay. Well, I'll save my fireball for now. See what happens. At least I didn't lose that tower. Hopefully I take this tower over here. So he probably just has zap and a log, right? Okay, so at least we traded. We actually took a tower. He hasn't taken our tower yet. So we're kind of in an okay situation. He does have the giant though, so he's going for the double pump. We just finally double elixir. This time we'll properly throw down our lava hound. I have not dropped the balloon yet either. So as long as I don't think he has the log. If he doesn't, we should be in an okay spot. All right, so this is kind of where it's gonna get a little tricky, I think. Taking some nice damage over here. But as long as we take that tower over there or get close to it, we'll be fine. So Rascal Girl's kind of finally coming in, helping us out. See what happens. He doesn't have the counter. He does not have the counters for the Rascal Girls, and they just do so much damage. They literally I'd say single-handedly they won us that game there because the amount of damage that they've done. But I will say this is the counter argument to like why some people think they're a balanced great card. I'm still on the fence. Like they are so easy to log. Like they are such an easy counter, like card to counter. Like if you have log, if you have arrows, if you have fireball, you can take care of the Rascal Girls. The thing is that people are getting annoyed with is it just adds another, I should have said this from the start, I guess. It just like adds another thing to the bait. And people are already kind of annoyed with bait decks as it is. So, I don't know, like that's what makes it tough. Like, and it enables an annoying strategy. It makes it even better, the bait. But the card itself, like on its own, it's not that bad. But if you combine it with Goblin Barrel, Goblin Gang, maybe Minion Horde too, like the bait just becomes really, really strong. So, I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts. Like, I feel like it's a balanced card on its own, but the strategies involved with it make it really, really crazy. Because like I showed you guys, like those 12 wins that are coming in, majority of them have the Goblin or the Goblin Gang. A lot of them did have the Goblin Gang in there. The Rascals in there, and a lot of them were the bait style battle decks. So I guess I feel like maybe you just give us some more counters to because like we do have a decent counter, I'd say, with the log. Well, the log is a really good counter, and arrows. But the only other one that's like really nice, but it's not a very great card, and we're probably gonna face it right here, the mortar bait battle deck that I'll talk about, that is so annoying to deal with. This one, when we heard those balance changes, I was hoping that somehow this battle deck was gonna get nerfed. Maybe it was the mortar. I don't know exactly. Sorry, I don't want to lose here. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, 1 second. I don't want to make sure we don't get tower damage. Okay, we're good to go for now. No, I totally lost my train of thought. I was on. Oh yeah, give us another card that maybe can deal with this stuff. They gave us the Barbarian Barrel, but like the Barbarian Barrel isn't that great of a card. I mean, I know it's gonna knock back the Battle Ram now, but I feel like to make the Barbarian Barrel much better, they're probably gonna have to. This is gonna be a balloon just to take care of the mortar here, so I don't basically die there. But you can see the Rascal Girls taking care of those skeletons, still alive. Get some nice tower damage in there. Like, give us, I don't know, some sort of, well, I can't say give us another log, but just another way to counter the bait decks, I think would be cool. Because they're pretty strong right now. That's why a lot of players, like if you guys look at my normal trophy pushing battle deck, normally I am running 3 spells in my giant battle deck, which is really, really crazy if you think about it. Okay, so he's gonna have the mortar back there. I can't really drop my rascals then, just yet, until that mortar drops, because it's gonna take care of them. And I'm gonna allow those... I'm gonna allow to do it until it hits. Took quite a bit of damage. Unfortunate. Jeez, man, I don't have enough for all of his stuff right now. I'm not running the optimal amount of spells. How do you get so many bats over there? Jeez. The cycle's insane. So I guess my mistake was allowing that skeleton barrel to get to my tower. So he has to have a zap or something, right? Or did he forego all of his spells just for... That's why this battle deck, even though it didn't have the rascals in there, the mortar bait, I hate. Because this is what the battle deck we normally run here, with 3 spells to take care of all that stuff, which is crazy. Crazy that you have to do that, but it's how it is. And throw rascals on top of that. Maybe he doesn't have high enough level rascals just yet, but like, think of that battle deck with the annoying bait, and then in the challenge variant, where it's what is it? Level 9 rascal is like tournament standard, and a lot more players are gonna have that, so a lot more people are running the rascals. So I don't know. This is kind of my thoughts. Maybe I'm just kind of salty because I'm sick of the bait battle decks. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. I know some people love them. But I'm curious to your thoughts. Do you guys agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Do you think I just need to suck it up and be like, Ben, rascals are a balanced card, and you need to get over your hatred of these bait battle decks? I don't know. Let me know. I'm just curious to your thoughts on that. Finally, I got my log back on cycle. I guess you could say, Ben, just run a mirror. If you really hate them that much, that could work. Honestly, thinking about that, just mirror the log every time, right? But hopefully we get some tower damage here. Let's run the Tesla. This is like the original log bait. You guys know the giant, it was like the Knight Inferno Dragon, Goblin Barrel, Goblin Gang. Like that was like, that's like the OG, original log bait battle deck. But now they seem to replace the Inferno Tower with the Tesla, which I'm okay with. I think it's a little bit easier to deal with. He really just wants his princess to survive. So as soon as that comes out, we're gonna get Goblin Barreled. Right. I mean, I have my Fireball, so it's not the end of the world. Here it is. No log for me. So at least we still have our tower. For now. Haven't been able to really get my balloon off. He does have his log. Got the rocket in there too, man. This is not gonna end well. He could have won the game right there. So let's us fight for another day. Until he gets to his rocket. Very fitting, we play two. We're talking about the bait battle decks and getting shredded by them. And then we play them back to back. Well, good game. Like I said, if I had the giant battle deck that runs the 3 spells, I think we'd be okay with it. But it really limits like the deck building strategies. I guess that's my issue with it. Is like you gotta have it. If you don't got those triple spells, sometimes you lack. Guess there's Executioner. Executioner NATO could be pretty good. But man, the bait is getting me today. I've taken the bait to get salty at the bait. What do we do here? Mateo. All right. I like you, Clash Royale. I like how you do this. As soon as we switch off the lava and we stop placing the bait battle axe. Interesting. Clash Royale matchmaking rigged? I think maybe. Just kidding. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough matchup though. The mini P.E.K.K.A is kind of hard to deal with when I'm playing double Prince. Like it's gonna be really reliant on me getting to double elixir, but he's gonna have a faster cycle than I am early on here, so this is gonna be a tough match. The giant mirror matches are so scary. Well, it's actually not a mirror, it's just a similar battle. Like, oh gosh, was not expecting that one. I can tell you that right away. So at least one of his, I'm gonna eat the damage on the other side. I kind of have to at this point. If he has a pump, if he doesn't have a pump, I think it might be a little bit better for us. Well, what do we want to do here? Yeah, why not? We'll go in. He's got to have the minion horde, right? He has to. So we got some decent tower damage there. Saving my fireball and log, mainly for the 3 musketeers. But that mini P.E.K.K.A is pretty scary as well. Dang man. Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, dang man, that mini P.E.K.K.A behind the giant was a little not how we wanted it. So here, we'll do the, oh gosh. He's giving us value. He's going all in here. I missed one with the log. Oops. Just trying to cycle some spells here. Okay. So we survived that push for now. Get that giant there, and that's gonna be GG. Well, that was pretty close. Normally, if they're running 3 musketeers, they do have the elixir collector in there. But you guys saw my rant about bait battle decks. I guess it's more me being annoyed, but the card that enables it a lot too, that makes it even worse now, is the Rascals, and I feel like that's gonna get even worse over time once they get to like higher levels with them. And I guess bait is fine as long as like you have acceptable counters, but I kind of dislike having to run like 3 spells in a battle deck to be able to counter. That's what I dislike about it. So I guess maybe it's me just saying hopefully there's a kind of like a bigger shift in the meta soon, but like it's like 2 ways. Like Rascals themselves as a lonesome card or a card on its own, it's very easy to counter. But when you combine that with the other log bait stuff, Goblin Barrel, this, Dark Goblin, Minion Horde, you could fall under that. Now the Rascals too, like, gets a little like, is it too much? So I'm here to hear your thoughts on that. You saw a little bit of, like I said, you guys just tell me a little bit, get a little bit salty about mortar bait mainly. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, see you in more awesome videos, and I'll see you guys later.